Hello everyone, this is Javamonk and welcome to episode 75 of my survival series. So, we are now 3/4 of the way through the survival series with the finale at episode 100, but 3/4, 75 episodes is a lot. So, which means we've had a lot of special moments in this series. So I say we commemorate some of those favorite moments from this series so far. Yeah! Good grief, Future Javamonk. Quit scaring me like that.
Your ideas are too simple.
Too simple? It's already difficult enough to build something decent. I'm thinking building some sort of museum or something like that for all the different mementos is.
Nonsense. This is a special, right? Let's do something more interesting like reverse life and build a death machine.
That is not a good idea.
Oh, come on. You have a system for reviving items.
But, okay. Let me get this straight. Okay, Future Javamonk? I do not want to die this special. Whoa. Death is a good idea. We'll go to Nether to explode.
Place the bed. Now right-click it. It is thundering, and this trident has channeling. You know what to do.
Of course I do.
Now, jump into that hole.
Very well.
Now, with your items, you must...
What the? How did I die? What killed me?
I don't know. Now go build a death machine.
No, I'm still not going to.
Those trident's effects wore off too soon.
Well then, looks like someone didn't enchant their trident with loyalty.
Okay, now you're handling future technology. Hand it over before you cause a paradox.
Okay. No problem, FJ.
I am now under your control.
Well, since you are now under my command, I command you to cluck like a chicken. Okay, stop. Okay. Now that my bulk storage room is now full of chickens, I command you to act like a sheep.
Meh.
Dude! You just destroyed half my bulk storage room! What the heck?
I am sorry. I did exactly as you commanded.
I said act like a sheep, not destroy half my bulk storage room. How? Seriously? You just... What in the world? What are you, Thanos?
No, I am not. I am Future Javamonk.
Okay, tell you what. You can help me repair this, okay?
Very well.
But before you do, you should build a death machine using technology for unmodded 1.13. Can you do that?
I can do that. I will go build a death machine. Please tell me where you want it.
Put the death machine right there, right where you're standing.
Very well.
Is the death machine done?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I command you. Test the machine 10 times.
Your wish is my command.
is this contraption that he built anyways? Are you dying in there?
Yes, I am.
Oh my. You actually died. Holy cow. That was interesting. It's actually quite spectacular watching that happen. It's not a fast enough death though. Can you speed it up a little bit?
Of course I can. I have sped it up, as you requested.
Okay. Test it 5 more times. FJ? Oh, you actually dying in there? Oh, there you go. So you replaced it with lava, eh?
Of course I did. Oh, I think I was hypnotized. How am I dying? Help!
Uh, FJ,
Please don't call me FJ.
I don't know how to shut the machine off.
Okay, I'm gonna try to respawn. I think I placed I think I have some sort of strain detection system. Can you break that strain?
This one, I think.
Okay, thank you. Okay, how did I die?
Well, I hypnotized you.
Oh, jeez. The time police are gonna have a field day. You know what? This isn't working out. Let's go with your plans. What were you going to do?
Oh, now you think it's time for me to do my plans. Fine. I'll tell everyone what my plans are. So, this corridor over here is mostly empty. Both on this floor and on the top floor, these walls are pretty barren. So what I was thinking was make a kind of a Hall of Fame and a Hall of Shame for projects that worked well and or maybe did not go so well.
How can I help?
Um, tell you what, quite a few of the mementos and things I'm going to do are actually going to involve maps. Hey, Future Javamonk, you gonna follow me or not?
I'm just wondering how I built all this.
Okay, you keep wondering that. So, yeah, that is the. I'm gonna make a bunch of map icons for different events, major events that happened in the survival series. So I'm gonna get just a crap ton of colored stuff. Hopefully the colored wool and clay and things like that were not one of the chests that you destroyed.
Destroyed?
Yeah, Future Javamonk, you kind of destroyed my bulk storage room. At least half of it.
What, did you, did I put on a golden glove and stuff?
Uh, no. I told you to act like a sheep. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of colored items and I'll get to work on the map.
And now to complete the collection for the Hall of Fame and Hall of Shame. First off, the original Dragon Egg. There we go. There we go. The original Dragon Egg. Gotta make sure we rename this. Just get the ender chest back. Come on. There we go. Why is it so laggy here? Jeez. Okay. And also we need the Book of Shame for the Hall of Shame. So once we rename these items and collect them, I'm going to show you everything that I put into the Hall of Fame and Hall of Shame. I don't think I've ever shown the Book of Shame. Until now, I would always press that button before every live stream and get the Book of Shame, which is for all the people who broke rules in the live streams. So, ever since the third live stream, that has not happened at all. So let me just find a place to put this. And now for the grand tour of the Hall of Fame and the Hall of Shame. Whoops. So we got Future Javamonk hiding in a suit of armor. This iron suit of armor is the original set of armor that I had at the beginning of the series. And I have that representing the respawning system, which is a successful project. This entire Hall of Fame is for super successful projects. So I have the original Dragon Egg from the first time I killed the dragon. I have the Nether Portal decoration. I have the Zambonis from episodes 36 and 62. I have the Witch Farm. Here I got the Guardian Farm. And also on this wall I have big projects that were successful. And this wall, as well as these maps, are for projects that were still very successful. So I have the Guardian Farm. That was a 2-episode project. I have the 3 live streams. Livestream 1, it was the first one. Livestream 2, that's where I built Santa hats and did plenty of Christmassy things. And Livestream 4 was when I got my trident back after losing it in the episode before that. So then we have maps for episode 25. This was inspired by a scene from the video Animation vs. Minecraft. So there you go. Episode 42 was the 3D printed special, and that is the plastic island out there. And then episode 50 is when I moved a mansion from 40,000 blocks away. That was an outrageous episode. Episode 64 was when I got the How Did We Get Here achievement, or advancement. That is right there. How did we get here? So, episode 75, when I'm done with it, is also going to go on this map wall. Righty then. We have the Halloween path. We have Quicksilver, who's just wandering up and down the Hall of Fame, as he should be. We have the 30-minute challenge. That was when I built this system right here, the Super Smelter. Yeah, this was kind of a crazy challenge. And then we have, let's get back over here. We got episode 62. That's probably the most Future Javamonk heavy episode so far. Then again, I just recently hypnotized him, so I don't know. That challenge, that award might go to this episode actually. So the villager elevator, that I've been using quite extensively to go to the villager trading hall. That's also in the Hall of Fame. Plus the gold farm, the slime farm, and the Trim Castle project, where Quicksilver seems to have duplicated. The Sky Village Zeppelin, the Drowned Farm, which is over there, right there, built during the live stream partially. The Christmas Path and Candy Canes, the Villager Trading Hall, as well as the front door of the mansion, and episode 1. Gotta have episode 1 in the Hall of Fame. Oh, and the bulk storage room. That's still an ongoing project, and it absolutely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So that's all the projects that went well. Future Javamonk, I found you. You can stop playing hide and go seek. I don't know what's on with them. Anyways, here is the Hall of Shame. These are projects that did not go so well. So that, and also live stream that did not go so well. So episode 26 was an absolute catastrophe. Died multiple times trying to build an Enderman farm. And the ice highway next to the mansion, the fact that pretty much every single time I walk outside, I intend to remove this thing. This absolute abomination. I always intend to remove it, but I've never gotten around to it. So it'll just be immortalized in the Hall of Shame. Also, the front door, the ghosts along the Halloween path. I mean, they're not that great. So they're going in the Hall of Shame. So even if I decide to remove them, they're still going to be immortalized in this hall. Also, we have episode 28. That episode is called Blown Up by Guardian. And yeah, the death message was I got blown up by a Guardian because I tried to drop TNT minecarts underwater. Yeah, that wasn't smart. Then the outside ugliness on the mansion. Let me actually show you that, because I don't think I've shown this in a very long time. Come on, Enderpearl. Oh, never mind. There we go. Okay. This... I attempted to do an exterior decoration on the mansion, and this is as far as I got, thank goodness, because this looks absolutely terrible. But it's another one of those things that I just haven't gotten around to removing yet. So it's in the Hall of Shame. Let's see. That's the outside ugliness. We also have the kelp farm. This farm no longer works. I built it in episode 61. It never really did work. This is about as much kelp as I gathered from that farm. Just one kelp block. Yeah. Also, the Mob Farm Island. Another one of those projects that it didn't really go as planned. So, to make it look hopefully less stupid, I put a Santa hat on it. That's that island right up there. That was intended to be a mob farm. Oh, and that's Trim Castle over there. So yeah, the Mob Farm Island is just... it's kind of ugly and serves no purpose. Next up, the farming islands for carrots and potatoes. I was wondering... Let me actually show you what's going on here. Okay, I have 4 farming islands here. One of them produces... This one produces wheat. Actually, this one produces wheat. This one produces beetroots. This one is supposed to produce potatoes, or carrots. And this one produces the other thing. Now, all 4 are powered by villagers. But for the carrots and potatoes, I didn't really do my homework. Turns out it's not as simple as just plopping a farmer villager in a field of potatoes and then just letting them harvest the whole thing. So, this is why it's in the Hall of Shame. Next up, live stream number 3. That was when I absolutely failed at killing the Ender Dragon, and it kept mocking me even afterwards. Livestream 5 is only in here because it took a ridiculously long time to be uploaded. The Gold Farm elevator still doesn't work. Episode 24 was a catastrophe because the sound was off for most of it. The sheep farm is not functional. The small mushroom farm also not functional. The Book of Shame from live streams is in here, as is the 3 a.m. challenge, which really wasn't that interesting. The old villager elevator doesn't work. The episode 71 and the ice farm, they were both just catastrophes and weren't all that great. And the item request system. This is something that I haven't worked on since, I don't know, episode 12 or something. It's intended to be a request system from the bulk storage room, except it doesn't work because it would interfere with the actual functionality of the storage system. So, it's in the Hall of Shame. And those are the 2 halls. Now, the problem is, I have episodes... I can put up a map of episode 75, but Future Javamonk, you need to help me out with this, because I just don't know what to do for this next special. See, normally I start planning out these specials way, way in advance, but episode 100 is a finale. That is the last episode of this series, and I have a few ideas, but Future Javamonk, you're gonna have to help me out with it because I'm a little bit out of ideas here.
I got it. You need a change of scenery.
What kind of change of scenery? Do I get some future technology?
Nope. I'm talking about changing how this world generates.
Why in the world would I want that? No pun intended there.
For a change of scenery, I have a few presets selected that I think you'll enjoy. The actual controls are horrendously complicated. What do you think?
You know what? Let's take a look. Why not?
First one, coming right up.
Whoa. This looks pretty cool. What happened to the villager trading hall? What happened to all the sheep in the sheep farm? And is that my old flying machine? Future Javamonk, what have you done? And where in the world is Trim Castle?
I made a bunch of presets with samples of the structures you made, so you can see how the terrain fits around what you have. I temporarily removed the chests from your bulk storage room, all entities from the mansion, and any extra redstone that would make your experience intolerable. The only way to do that was to sample based on your structures as they were in episode 50. I'll move everything in with their modernized pieces once you make your choice. I saved my favorite for first. I ask that you please take a flight around before you judge it too harshly.
Jeez, you sound like a salesman. Okay, well, let's see here. Let's see. The mansion is floating. That's not great. And there's lava right next to it. That mansion's gonna get set on fire. The island... Oh, looks like you bought the mob farm island and the villager... or what's supposed to be the villager trading hall island. Let's see. Do you have the box storage room? Yes, you do. And it's all exposed. Whoa, okay. Let's see if I can land on this island. There we go. Okay. You ready for my verdict? As soon as I land. There we go.
What is your verdict?
I hate it. The bulk storage room is all exposed. The sky islands just look terrible. And also, that hovering mansion is just going to be a pain to terraform. And I got to remove some lava to stop it from burning down. Yeah, that's not great.
So is this a no?
Yeah, this is a no. You say that you have other presets, right?
I do.
Well then, how about to take a look at some of those?
Here we go. Heard you liked caves, so I made them bigger. What do you think?
It does look interesting. The mansion's floating on the water, which is not ideal, but it's certainly better than the previous one. Let's see, the sky islands. I don't really like the fact that the terrain comes up to meet the islands. That's not so great. And the Santa Island still kind of looks silly. What I'm wondering is, where's the box storage room?
It is underground.
That's good to know. Well, let's see.
I advise you don't go into the mansion.
And why not?
I kinda goofed it up.
Goofed what up? Well, now I want to see it. Let's see here. What the?
Yeah, the terrain leaked into the first floor of the mansion.
Leaked? More like a landslide in here.
Yeah, pay no attention to that, please.
Well, now I can't not pay attention to it. And it looks like you were trying to fix it, but you also busted up one of my windows.
That was a tree.
A tree, eh? Oh, brother. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain to clean up.
I'll do the cleanup for you.
I s- hmm, still don't really like it. I still don't really like it. Hmm. You know what? Maybe giant overhangs are not so great.
I have one more with overhangs. Can I show you it? I think you'll really like it.
Um, can we not?
How about, tell you what, I show you it, and if you don't like it, then I'll give you hypnosis treatment so you will like it. That's of course if you refuse.
Wait, that's really backwards logic there. What the heck are you talking about?
You know what? Let's just go see that world.
Okay. What the?
Well,
Let's see here. Well, for one thing, I'm happy you removed the chest from the box storage room. And, hang on. It, did you seriously... Whoa. Lag. Yikes. Okay. Seriously? You put the box storage room underwater? Are you insane? Do you have any idea how difficult it'll be to, I have redstone all over the place here. Good grief. I thought you, Future Javamonk, I thought you had more foresight than this.
nope, I only have 3 sight.
Oh, brother, and now I'm stuck under the mansion because for some reason the mansion is also floating. See, this would be amazing for a roller coaster, but for a survival series, I mean, these islands are literally embedded into the mountains.
I thought that looked cool.
No, that's just terrible. You know what? Bring on the next thing. Maybe make make not as many overhangs here. You must have been watching Lord of the Rings, haven't you?
Oh, you noticed, eh? Kinda looks like the mines of Moria.
Sort of. It's like a Lord of the Rings mixed with Grand Canyon. I mean, it's cool, but where the heck are my structures? I bet flying around here is like really awesome. And why are the mobs spawning here? Okay, so it looks like you imprinted everything into the ground, and looks like you also brought some natural terrain with you. Let's see. Um, I do like the fact that that my structures kind of look like stamps in the ground. It's kind of interesting. Let's see. If I can just fly again. There we go. So it looks like I dug myself into a giant hole here. And oh my goodness, this mob farm island looks stupid. It just looks absolutely, positively stupid. There's a reason why it's in the Hall of Shame, and this is a no. Where in the can you take me to wherever the box storage room is?
It's actually accessible from the mansion.
Accessible from the mansion, eh? Wait a minute. This box storage room is underwater again.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wouldn't. This would be really cool for a separate survival series because whoa, this actually looks really cool. It'd be awesome for a separate survival series, but I would not change the world to this.
Okay, I have one that will complement your islands nicely.
Good, because seriously, this so far none of your presets have made my islands look all that great. Well, this looks interesting. Whoa. See if I can. Okay, fly. There we go. You know what? I'd love to build a roller coaster through all this. I do like the fact that the islands are in the valleys between the mountains. That part is pretty cool. I don't like the fact that the mansion is totally secluded and floating on the water. Also, underwater box storage room. No bueno. So, yeah. I do like the look of this world, and it looks like I can't get up now. This is going to be a massive problem with this world, because I can't actually maneuver around this place without elytra or something like that.
So, let me get this straight. You like mountains, but you don't want them intruding on the islands.
Correct.
You want the box storage room to be underground, and you don't want the mansion to float on water.
That's also correct.
Okay, want to see some more of those presets? Based on what you said?
Yes, please. Well, this kind of looks similar.
You said you liked mountains, so I brought them right to your doorstep.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's really hard on my computer, and it'd be really cool for a roller coaster. But,
So you like it?
not entirely. Let's see. I'm gonna take a flight around, and did you even try with this part? Like, you got cliffs all over the front of the mansion. Oh boy, this doesn't look all that great. If I had to choose between the mansion floating on water and hovering above the land, I would prefer it floating above the water. So, the islands are pretty good. I have no complaint about that. Where's the bulk storage room?
Underground.
Good. So let's see. So far it looks... What the? I think what that proved is that this kind of terrain is not for me. Because even with an elytra and feather falling and all the crazy enchantments, this would just be absurdly hard to navigate. I think maybe remove some of... Maybe not make the mountains absurdly huge like this. But I do like mountains. So maybe keep the mountains, but don't make them too obnoxiously high. Can you do that?
I sure can. Let's try this one.
This terrain makes my islands look both unnatural and terrible. Where's the bulk storage room?
Underground.
Good. Well, let me check the mansion, see if it's floating anywhere, and it doesn't look like it's floating. Okay, well that's good. At least you got that part right. But, whoa. Can I please stop accelerating? There we go. Okay. You know what? I don't like the fact that the terrain tries to rival those islands. Whether that's by dwarfing them or generating a billion islands all around there, that's just gonna get... Those islands are just gonna get in the way of things like skylight access and beacon beams. I don't like that. The point of the islands is to have contrast. So, Future Javamonk, do you have something that's, I don't know, relatively flat?
Sure thing.
Not that flat, silly.
It's an option. The bulk storage room is underground, the mansion is easily accessible, and the floating islands contrast the terrain quite nicely. Do you want it?
You do have a point there. Yeah, that would be a nope, nope, and a nope. I do want the terrain to have some features here and there, just as soon as I stop accelerating. There we go. Okay, I do want the terrain to be somewhat to have some features other than villages. So, you know, I kind of want it like the original world before you started messing with it. Can you get something that kind of looks like the original world, but just slightly tweaked?
Sure thing.
Ooh, a beach lagoon. This looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at how the islands are nice and high up. Hey, where's the... What? Future Javamonk? Have you gone insane? 'Cause seriously... Dude, you seriously put my mansion floating above a lava lake? Are you crazy?
You said you didn't want it to float on water.
That did not mean make it float on lava. Seriously, good grief. Is this entire world made of lava lakes? This is... See, the rest of the world looks perfectly normal. That's... I don't even know what to say. This just looks crazy. This is not what I had in mind at all for something that looks similar to the original world.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I don't know, maybe something that doesn't make the overworld look like the Nether? Something that is similar to the way... You know what? Reset the world. Make it exactly the way it was before you started messing with it. Because, seriously, just reset the world. Change nothing. Just reset it.
Okay, fine.
Finally, back to normal. Got the islands there. Looks like you still got your sampling going on, because there's no Christmas path here, even though I built that before episode 50. So, clearly you've changed something, because otherwise it would just be back to normal with the Christmas path and everything. So, it's making me a little nervous.
I made it so you will never have to dig for hours to find ores. Go into a cave.
A cave? Okay. Go into a cave, you say. What have you done?
Well,
Holy smokes. This is horrifically unbalanced. Shee-weeze. So, you know what? This could actually be an interesting concept for a survival challenge. Like, having this many ores all around sounds really unbalanced, but if you maybe made iron really rare, and maybe pushed stone out by increasing increasing how much andesite, granite, and diorite there is, and make it so stone is ridiculously rare, that could actually be an interesting survival challenge. This isn't exactly the best choice for a survival series that's about to celebrate its second birthday. I mean, in fact, at the time of this being uploaded, it has celebrated its second birthday. So, this is like a second birthday party of this survival world, and I'm having difficulty flying for some reason.
so what's your verdict?
I say no. I don't want to change it. I do not want to change this world for anything. It is perfect the way it is, and just change it all back. Give me back all the trim castle and everything. Just please. I'm happy I saw the change of scenery. Seeing the world as a crazy circuit board or outrageously huge mountains was quite the interesting change of scenery, but I don't want it to be permanent. Can you please set it back to what it was before?
Fair enough. I have reset it all.
Well, thank you. I'll add this to the Hall of Fame as episode 75, the Chaos Special. Because seriously, that was just chaotic.
It's a good name. I'd better leave.
Yeah, I think you should. I don't know what got into Future Javamonk's head. I mean, but I'm glad I got to see the alternate realities of this world. Now I have to repair my bulk storage room. And also my sanity. That's also gotta be repaired because, seriously, this episode has just been insane. So, it's... What the? Future Javamonk? it's all been fixed. That's pretty cool. Well, I'd like to say